And we're back with the Horror with Marchese and Bullet show, and we have William, me, and Gary, you.
Hello. How are you doing?
And today we're thinking about a subject for Friday. Even though Friday is good, we're the end of the work week for a lot of people, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing to look forward for. You have the weekend. I have off on Monday, so I'm having a 3-day weekend, and the point of this show is, how do you keep your cool when everything is falling apart around you?
Gosh. As I was just saying before, I've had a really stressful, last week was really stressful with the fence and stuff. It's amazing how little things can just really upset people, and I sometimes lie awake at night thinking about silly things, and they don't seem as bad in the morning, in the light of day.
Yeah.
I have been known to get anxiety and stuff in the past. In a previous life, it was when I was in a job that I didn't like very much, and I was put under a lot of stress, and I was grinding my teeth in my sleep, and my dentist pointed out I had sort of grooves of sort of white skin on the inside of my it's difficult. It's a difficult question, because when I'm stressed and when there's something that bothers me, like the fence last week, everything else is tainted by that.
Yeah.
Everything in the world becomes a little bit more annoying, and
especially creating stuff like writing and stuff.
Yeah, I couldn't have written when it happened on Thursday, and I was really cheesed off about it. I couldn't sit down and write. My mind, it was just playing through my mind, what am I going to do? How am I going to fix this? How am I going to afford to get it fixed?
Yeah.
It just kept going on and on. And like everything's sort of tainted, everything's coloured by that one thing. And it's like when a loved one dies, or when you're having a particularly bad week at work. That colours everything else for me.
Yeah.
The kids become a little bit more annoying. Your other half becomes a butt of your anger to a degree. How do I relax? I find it really, really difficult. I can't just switch off. I would like to say I relax generally by... I like a beer. I like to have a drink. No, that's not me saying, alcohol's a solution, stuff like that, because it definitely isn't.
Yeah.
It's not... Alcohol should never, ever be used as a crutch. But I do like to have a drink. I relax watching my football team. I occasionally relax watching films and stuff like that.
Something to escape.
Yeah, absolutely. The biggest one that I do like is going for a meal, going out eating, spending time with Lisa and going to a restaurant or something. But obviously money, and we're both on a diet because we're getting married in October, and things like that factor there. But relaxation, ideally, travel, going out for food, things like that chills me out. What about you?
Well, first off, the mind is very delicate. It's a very delicate thing. Like you said, in the past, you were in a bad job. Anything can set somebody off, and some people to varying degrees have different levels of depression and stuff like that. So, but like you said, usually the next day, for the most part, you're refreshed. Some people can, it takes a little longer. Some people it doesn't. Some people, they don't get over it, and they just focus on these things, and it's a crazy thing. When I was a teenager, I went through some things with that. But what helped me a lot with rough times is when you get your mind off of things, it takes you away and it makes you remember other things, like things that you want to focus on, like your family, your writing. Those are things to mostly the family. That's the most important. Your loved ones. But I find playing video games, which I haven't done for a while, and I tried to do it with like some videos I was making, but it's still time consuming. Those tend to free my anxiety and make me escape. Like you said, movies, going out, spending time with your family, stuff like that. It's best to just get away from the thing that's making you aggravated or hurt. But yeah, sometimes just looking at, for instance, how many people are writing books, or how many people are out there trying to do the same thing you're doing, that in itself can be a daunting thing and make you, kind of think, what are we doing this for?
Yeah.
But then it's like there's always so many other ways of thinking about it,
Yeah, it's all a matter of perspective, I suppose. There is something that can be said about positive thinking, but I also positive thinking you may also read as deluded. You got to be realistic about certain things, I think. But at the same time, there is much to be said of having a sort of positive outlook. I think as a writer, we are in competition with everyone. I think I'm in competition with you. I think I'm in competition with every other short story horror writer out there, because we're all out there doing a very solo sport, writing these stories. We're putting them out there, and my story might come up against your story one day, and of course I want my story to win. Of course I want my story to get into these places. I think to think otherwise is slightly unrealistic. It's, we're not all, we can all be friends on a social level, but when you are competing, and when it comes to the writing thing, that's what I think. I don't know what your opinion is of it, but
I think, like you said, if it ever comes to the point where we are in a place that we do go up against each other, sort of like in Spartacus, where he has to stick the sword through that guy's neck, his best friend. He has to kill him in front of all the people.
That's it. It's to say, I think it's like that. That's not to say that I wouldn't congratulate you about it afterwards and genuinely mean it. Yeah. But on the face of it,
you'll stick that sword through me and we'll take this sword.
I'll stick the finger up. There you go.
We got through the whole week without that.
I think quite well. I was waiting for a month. I didn't want to do it in the last episode because I thought it'd be inappropriate, but there you go. There's one for Sense of Dog's just woken up anyway.
Oh boy.
But yeah, of course we're in competition, and we're all community and we all need to support each other, and that's true too. But I think when it comes to submissions and stuff like that, you're competing. I want to be better than you, and I want to be better than everyone else. That's not mutually exclusive. It doesn't also mean I can't be your friend. It's just the way it is, and I think if you look at it any other way, I think you're just slightly deluded and, just have a weird outlook on things. But maybe the viewers have a different sort of view on it, maybe call me a cynical old fart,
I want to know what you people think out there. So leave your comments below. Please like and subscribe. And a new thing now is hit the bell. You don't want to hit the bell, you don't have to. Until next week, enjoy yourselves and have a great weekend.
Yeah, have a good weekend.
It's all with Marchese. It's all with Marchese and Paul.
How to relax when you're stressed, basically.
Yes.
More stick the finger up. Are you asking that to me?
Yeah.
He's had me cheeks where I've been grinding. Not grinding.
Biting.
Grinding my teeth. Biting my teeth. But how do I relax?
Until next week. I want to know what you people think out there. So leave your comments below. And I'm pointing down like a lot of people do. Point down there.
Yeah.
And leave your comments. Jesus. You don't want to hit the bell, you don't have to. That's
hit
just
my bell any day, Will.
What's that song? Ring my bell.
Ring my bell.
Okay. So
More like stick the finger up. There you
Jesus.
go.
We got through the whole week without that.
I did quite well. I was waiting for a month. I didn't want to do it in the last episode because I thought it'd be inappropriate, but there you go. There's one for Sense Dog's just woken up anyway.
Oh boy. Leave your comments below and please like and subscribe to us. Jeez. Oh my god. That's gonna be like all just like pixelated. Please. Like
if you pixelate it, it's just to make it look worse.
That's true. It's drawing attention. Sometimes I use 2 pixelations. I'll put one up, and I'm like, oh, I can still see it. So I put another pixel over that to make it.
God. one overriding thing.
Wait, your video just. Oh, there it goes.
I'm down to 10% battery or something. When
yeah.